let's try this again. We'll see if things work. Maybe we won't go so loud.
It seems like when I speak, bad things happen.
Dylan, that's you, Dylan. So again, this is Ray Samora, Orange and Black SoccerCast. We're trying to do a live podcast here today. Hopefully everything will run smoothly. We're going to go through some things. We're going to talk about the match. We may have a guest or two stopping by. And yeah, again, Dylan Allen here.
And your kid.
And my son's here. So this is the Orange and Black SoccerCast.
We are underway in the postseason, the first playoff game ever played in Orange County.
There's a 1-2, Godoy. He's found a great ball into Voltson. Plenty of time. He smashes it home and doubles the visitors' lead. Thomas Voltson.
Now Segber sprinting forward on the counterattack. A little handsy there, crosses it. Pineda, the extra pass. Seaton finishes.
It rolls down to his left and burying aside. Well taken care of by the Orange County keeper.
We'll leave it for Aiden Quinn. He'll strike towards goal! It's gone in!
An equalizer and a winner in second half stoppage time for Orange County off the left boot of Aiden Quinn.
This is the Orange and Black SoccerCast, the only podcast dedicated to Orange County Soccer Club, its fans, and supporters. Follow us on Twitter at OCSC_SoccerCast and on Facebook at Orange and Black SoccerCast.
How's it going, Orange County? Welcome to another episode, a special episode of the Orange and Black SoccerCast, the first and only podcast dedicated to Orange County Soccer Club, its fans, and supporters. Again, I'm your host, Ray Samora, and I am with you each and every episode as we discuss all things Orange County Soccer Club. We got a bunch of fans around the stadium here. Hopefully most of y'all are Orange County Soccer Club fans.
There's an Arsenal fan for some reason.
An Arsenal fan. Are they allowed to be here? But yeah, no.
Yes.
But we got Dylan. If you didn't recognize that voice, that's Dylan here, my co-host. He's with me each and every episode. How excited are you for tonight, Dylan?
I'm very excited. It's been a great sporting day for teams I support so far, so I'm hoping Orange County continues that one, makes it 3 for 3. Hopefully a big win, and it gets things off to a nice start against Phoenix for the 2019 season.
Awesome. And also joining us for this episode, as he's been doing pretty much all season, we've got Alan. Alan, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. Had a nice drive up from San Diego. Beautiful weather up here, and I'm ready to watch some more soccer.
He is ready to watch some soccer. Oh, and there's, do we have Alan? We can't see Alan's head. Our camera's not set up properly for that, but he's there, I promise. Oh, yeah, and we got my son over here. He decided to hang out with us. This is my son, Landon. Landon, say hello to everyone.
Oh, I turned off his mic.
You turned off his mic, Dylan.
Say into this one.
Hi.
It's a family affair here at the Orange and Black SoccerCast.
Fix his mic. Turn his mic on. His mic shouldn't be
I
off.
was trying to save the battery.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're out here to celebrate this awesome match we're going to see tonight, as hopefully your Orange County Soccer Club will end the night victorious against the team that knocked them out of the playoffs last season. Of course, we are talking about Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising
Phoenix
FC.
Rising FC. So we got to talk to Kevin from the PRFC fan show. I've been working on it.
I'm so proud of you.
I was practicing that all, whatever you want to call it.
Probably all week, let's be realistic.
Yes, all week I've been practicing that. But we've got, we spoke with him. He seems pretty confident with Phoenix coming in this match. Dylan, have your thoughts changed? Are you still feeling any confidence into this match or heading into this match today?
I mean, I'm wary of Phoenix. They're a great team, and they're really quick, and they're really good. But Orange County is also a really good team. So I think it's going to be one of those games where it maybe evens out at the end of the 90 minutes. And who am I to make predictions? We've got a changed. So we got some team news earlier, so that should aid us. And that's what most of my prediction is contingent upon a good team showing tonight. But Alan, since Ray has wandered off to do something.
I'm making sure that our sound is okay so far today, because we did run into some technical issues there. So I'm just checking the sound as we're going. Alan, what are your thoughts?
I think we're going to see a pretty speedy Phoenix team. They do take a lot of shots, like a lot of shots. And so far, they've not scored too many on those shots. I think they're like 10% of their shots end up as goals. And then when they actually hit the target, most of them hit the post from what we've been told. So we're going to see a pretty prolific offense, I think, from Phoenix. But so far, they've had trouble putting the ball in the back of the net. It's going to be a tough one, but I think Orange County can really pull it together. They've been pretty hot here at home lately, so hope they can regain some and find some of that success here they've had the past couple of matches.
Yeah, for those of you that are listening at home and maybe just got to the stadium and don't religiously check stats like some of us, Phoenix has taken 149 shots in 8 matches, which is something like 18.6 a game, and that's some head math, so I apologize if that's wrong.
Well, and you pull that off just off the top of your head. It's not like you have a computer. Oh, wait, no, you have your phone.
But
He's looking at his phone.
At the Luton Town score.
Oh, yeah, for those who know English football, Dylan's a Luton Town fan.
And they won League One.
Very few of those,
That's
but we
right.
don't care about that. This is the Orange County Soccer Club podcast.
At Championship Soccer
At
Stadium.
Championship
here
Soccer
at the
Stadium.
Orange County Great Park,
Yes,
home of Orange County Soccer Club.
We are here trying to get everyone pumped up, and there's fans around the stadium. We've got some fans over. I believe they're getting some, I don't know, what is that? Some
Micheladas.
Chick-fil-A, some micheladas way over there.
Some
I also think there's some tamales and nachos over here. There's no one over there, so
Tamales.
if you want a tamale, go over there. For the fans that are hanging around here, if you can hear us, how many of y'all are excited for today's match?
How many of you would like to buy me a beer? That's what I expected.
Crickets.
And are there any Phoenix fans in here yet?
Yeah, exactly. I thought they owned the stadium. They're pretty cocky.
I know,
about owning
yeah.
the stadium,
That's
but
what we hear on social media,
silence.
that this is basically a home game for Phoenix fans because apparently they travel well, but there's not too many of them here yet. I do see a Phoenix fan in some like blue sunglasses over there. He's sort of hanging out. He just did like there's a table full of Phoenix fans. You guys do travel well. Oh, he's giving us the number 1 finger, folks. So thank you so much for that, gentlemen. Thank you. But I'm sure that's not going to be the only group of Phoenix fans we're going to have here today. I heard there's going to be at least like 1 or 2 buses coming out if they haven't already made it.
One finger salute we'll be getting either.
Yeah, probably not the only 1 finger salute from Phoenix fans either. But I'm anticipating an amazing match today with 2 clubs that I think, if you looked at the season so far, they didn't expect to be at this point yet. I think both clubs came into the season expecting to be right now at the top of the table, and so this is an opportunity to for Orange County to show that they are the team that belongs at least higher on the table than Phoenix at this point. Alan, what do you got to say?
Yeah, it's been crazy in the West this year. Everyone's like super duper close as far as top to bottom even. So 1 win, 2 wins, you want to win a couple in a row, and then you're back into the top spots in the West. They've been beating each other up all season. It's kind of unpredictable, not quite sure who's going to win what week. A fluke goal goes in, someone gets a win, someone gets a draw, and all of a sudden you're down in 12th, 13th. But there's still hope for the rest of the season. We're sitting in 11th right now, so 1 right out of the playoff spot.
Well, and we talked about it on the last episode. I mean, we get a win of 3 points, we're going to shoot up the table quite a bit. I think either of these 2 teams, right?
Yeah, there's a lot on the line today. 2 teams that, dislike each other's, and there's a lot to fight out there on the pitch this early in the season.
Yeah, you said some dislike there. I know when we had our friend Kevin on the podcast the other day, we talked about it with Kevin. He gets it. This is just some fun banter between fans. I think some people get a little too offended by it. And there are some more Phoenix fans, I guess, showing up. I just put on our fan cam. You can see some of them walking by.
Hey, he waved
hi to us. He likes us.
Cheers, man. Oh, I got my hopes
Number
up.
1 salute from the Phoenix fans. Alan, you're from San Diego. I could always do the Ron Burgundy thing and say, stay classy, Phoenix. But I don't want to diss San Diego too much.
That sets him
when
off.
we do that.
He doesn't like those stereotypes about San Diego.
Dylan, let me ask you this. What's it going to take? What do we need to see out of Orange County tonight to see them walk away with 3 points and move up the table a little bit here in the Western Conference?
A strong defensive showing in the first 96 seconds of the match will make things off to a much better start than the Western Conference Final. Of course, we don't have Alex Canali in the lineup, so that should make some positive moves towards that happening. But other than that, Orange County really just needs to recognize that Phoenix is going to come at them for 90 minutes, and they need to deal with that storm, weather that storm, and pick their chances on the counter. I mean, we've got a young attack, we've got a quick attack, and we've got a very, very lethal attack. So I think it's mostly going to be up to whoever's up top, whether that be Michael Seaton or Vinicius. They're going to have to do some, they're going to have to put in some pretty big shifts tonight. And if they do, and if they're successful, I think we can count on a good Orange County result.
Alan, do you agree with what Dylan had to say there? Or do you see anything different that we need to see out of Orange County for them to be victorious tonight and get the full 3 points?
I think the story so far this year has just been putting together a good 90 minutes. When Orange County puts together 90 minutes, they can take their soccer to pretty much any team in the USL. The few times that we've had, a few little mental mistakes here and there, a bad 10 minutes, bad 15 minutes, it gets us in trouble. But I think if Orange County can come out and just put in, a solid, straight full 90-minute game, I think they have a chance of really pulling up and putting a hurt to Phoenix tonight.
Sign me up. I subscribe. What am I doing with this?
You're holding on to that mic. I want to try and get our
it.
fourth mic working. I'm going to try and check some of that out. Oh, and by the way, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff going on here today. I don't know if you can see, through the crowd into the sun of our fan cam over there. We've got some awesome dressed up people here. We got looks like a mariachi band around walking around the stadium. How's it going, sir? So if you're at the stadium, look for them. It looks like they're going to maybe play some music at some point. Yes.
Yeah.
Thumbs up from the
Sign me
mariachi
up.
band. We definitely are excited to hear it. We're excited to hear it. Yeah, wherever you want to go, sir, you could come up and play, and we'll get you on the camera. They can see what's going on.
Look,
Right here, look, we got the mariachi band over here.
We've officially been mariachi bombed.
We've been
We've
mariachi
officially been
bombed.
mariachi bomb. I'm so excited
All
for
right,
this.
all right.
Look at the Cinco de Mayo shirt. If that's not on the stream,
That is awesome.
That's
Come stand right here, sir. We got to show this off. This is an awesome new design that I think made available. I think today you can get it. It's the Cinco de Mayo themed shirt. So if you're at the stadium, look for it. If not, go online, look and see if you can find it. Thank you, sir. And listen to that. All right, all right. Hey, so ladies and gentlemen, we got to give it up for that. That's awesome.
That's
Thank you,
beautiful.
gentlemen, for coming out here. Share the love with everyone else out here at the stadium. Mariachi del Toro, there's the card right there. So if anyone's interested in bringing them on, let me.
We're going to
you
get
can
that
see
for
the
your
number
birthday
there.
later this year.
For my birthday.
Yeah, your wife's right there. We'll get that ready.
Yeah, she's ready for it, huh? All right, so that's what we got going on here tonight, right? So it's not just a big soccer match. It's a party here. We've got mariachi bands. We got people dressed up, ready to have fun. We've got
Booze. We have booze.
micheladas, margaritas, tamales, nachos, beer. Oh, and we got Landon. For those of you who don't know, this is my son over here. Let's see if their mic's working now, Landon. If you want to talk,
Hello?
you got to talk louder than that now.
Hi?
So this is my son, Landon. You got to scoot over just a little bit more, Landon, so we can see you.
Just get right in front of me.
Just get in front of Dylan. So, Landon,
You gotta face the
really
radio
quick,
anyway.
let all these fans here at the stadium that have shown up to watch the match, who's going to win today?
Orange County.
All right, so for those of you that could not hear it, he said Orange County is going to win. I'm totally stoked about that. And I see that we've got someone walking up here, very important person here for the club. I love that reaction. Dylan, introduce our guest.
We've got Oliver Wies. Did you make me do it because I can get closer to pronouncing his name properly?
You're just so much better at it. You're so much better at pronouncing names than I always butcher names. Oliver, good. Nice to have you here with us. The mic should be on. All right, so Oliver, just what are you expecting or what are you hoping for out of this club tonight as they face a very competitive, tough Phoenix team?
Well, obviously we want to win, right? This is what we always shoot for, especially at home. We felt we should have brought it home, from Fresno, but we obviously gave up 2 late goals. Tonight is going to be a great rematch. I mean, it's 2 very, very good teams. Obviously, there was a reason why both teams played in the Western Conference Finals last year. I think both of our teams started off a little bit slow into the season, but obviously we'll be back on the top by the end of the season. So tonight, I think will be a good measurement to see where both teams are standing, and I think the players know each other well. Both teams retain a lot of the players from last year. So we're looking forward to a great competition tonight.
So we don't get to really talk to the players as much behind the scenes as you do, of course. Are the players focused, ready for this match? Do you see anything different with them coming into this match than maybe any other match? Or is it just a normal match for those players?
Hey, for us, it's just another game, right? Every home game, every game in this league is important. So of course, when you play Phoenix, and again, it gives you a little bit of rematch from last year's finals, there's a little bit something extra in it, but we're so early into the season. So this is just one of the games we've been looking forward to, but nothing special, and the players are as focused as for every game.
Awesome. Dylan, I don't know if you have a question?
Can you give us a match prediction, Oliver?
The result for tonight?
Yeah, what do you think?
My bet is that we're winning 3-0 tonight.
Ooh.
You said 3-0?
Yes.
3-0. So GM Oliver over here, 3-0. Orange County, the good guys, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah,
so Phoenix fans, if you're around, you hear that. That's the thought over here. Hopefully, that's what comes true for you guys and that long drive home to the deserts, where there's really nothing in between here and there except for, I guess, maybe a layover if you want to make a detour to Vegas.
Is that even the same freeway?
Yeah.
I
don't even know my ways around. Right. Yes. Who are you looking for a good performance out there from the club?
I think for us it's always about the collective, right? We have a clear game plan, but I think there will be 1 or 2 surprises in the starting lineup tonight. So I think we'll be very interested to see how they're doing, and some of them making their debut, the professional start. So I think it will be a very, very good game tonight. And again, like I said, for us the collective, not the individual, and we expect for as a team to be ultimately successful.
And I know the club, the social media account for the club, offered all the Phoenix players, if they wanted to partake in all these celebrations, offered bottomless margaritas for the Phoenix players. As far as you know, did any of those players take us up on that offer?
I'm not aware of that one, so I will pass on this one.
I was hoping that maybe 1 or 2 players would decide they want to take up on that, but yeah. Alan, did you have a question?
How cool is it that some young players like Aaron Cervantes, who just turned 17, gets nominated for 2 saves of the week already in his young career? How cool is that to bring some of those young players in and give them an opportunity to play?
Well, for us, it's very, very important, right? It's about the pathway to professional, where the young, most talented player from the community should be given the opportunity. It's a big, big part of our organization. And I think you can see Aaron's been with us now a full year, and he's been prepared by the technical staff to go on the field and actually succeed. It's one thing playing young players for the sake they're young. We actually want to play the young players because they deserve to play. And I think Aaron's performance is showcased that we're truly a club that has an environment where these young players can succeed and go and compete in this league. And we have a few more young players that have done really, really well, right? And at the end of the day, it's really not the age, it's more the talent and the maturity that makes a difference. But obviously for Aaron, a very young at a very difficult position as a young player, as a goalkeeper, he has done extremely well. I'm very proud of him, but there's much, much more to come from him.
Awesome. So, Oliver, I know you got a lot of important stuff to go through tonight. I know we've got a pretty packed house coming into the stadium. So I don't want to take too much time out of what you got to do to get things prepared for this match, for the stadium. Any last words for the fans that are out here, the Orange County fans, or, hey, even the Phoenix fans that are coming out here?
No, I think, listen, Orange County against Phoenix is some of the best games in this league, right? So I think for us to have a pretty much a full house tonight, it's going to be spectacular for soccer. It's great for our club and great for our fans, and we're obviously very appreciative of the Phoenix fans coming. By the end of the day, this is about Orange County. We feel very strongly about our club, and tonight we'll take care of business.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Once again, the GM of your club, Dylan.
Oliver
Thank you
Ruiz.
very much. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Oliver, for taking a
having
few
me.
minutes out of your busy schedule today to come talk to us. Once again, good luck with that club tonight with the performance out there. And by the way, props to Dylan there for some awesome camera work. We're using like webcams out here tonight, so they're not the most mobile devices while we're trying to set up angles of what you can see. I mean, we've set up a couple of them. We've got the fan cam out there, which I'm showing right now, so it's pointing right in that direction. So my amazing wife is out there trying to get some videos of us. The fans are over there. There's a fan that just said hi. Yeah, we could see you, and so can everyone that's watching us or listening to us. That's pointing in the direction of the Michelada tent, which it looks like it's a very popular spot so far this evening. Still looks like the tamales. I don't know why people aren't eating tamales. Go over to the tamale booth and get some tamales. They're setting up still. That's why. All right. So once they get set up, go get some tamales. The mariachi band's still going. They're putting on a performance for everyone. Dylan, this is a pretty fun atmosphere for an Orange County Soccer Club match.
I mean, it's a pretty fun atmosphere for any sort of match, really, and we have a really great stadium they could do things in. We're not surrounded by dirt. That's a nice addition. That's always a really good one.
It's a solid stadium that's like permanent.
Yeah, it's not a high school. There's not a track around here with some fake turfs for corners and throw-ins and stuff. So, no, it's a great little spot. It's a nice, small little stadium, and that's really what we need out of it. I mean, it's a nice, intimate atmosphere. There's not a bad seat in the house, and when stuff's going on, you know, you're at maybe most 3 minutes away from the line for beer at any time. Like right now, I feel like I'm however many minutes away this podcast is from being done, away minutes from being in the beer line, which I'd really like to be in. But I am contractually obligated to Ray or something to be here. And
yes, Dylan.
My fees were not guaranteed, so I guess I'm in it for the long run, as like a charity or something.
So, Alan, we heard from you recently. You went to the San Diego Sockers. I think it was a playoff match.
Yes.
How does the atmosphere, at least so far, what you're seeing in the stadium here, compare to what you saw out there in San Diego for the arena soccer, indoor soccer, whatever they call that league?
Major Arena Soccer League. The environment there is pretty cool. I mean, it's a different ball game because you're indoors, so you can kind of have that echo and have that ambiance inside the building. There's never anything really outside the building too often. They have some things that they do outside, but there's nothing quite like being out on a nice Saturday evening, nice cool breeze, the smell of the grass on the pitch. There's nothing quite like being in an outdoor game. The indoor is fun to watch, especially as a fan. It's super exciting and fast, but there's nothing like outdoor soccer. Just the environment that they've set up here today is super nice. There's a reason that Phoenix fans want to come out here and spend some time in Orange County. It's because the weather's beautiful and the soccer is going to be good today. So there's a reason they come out. They don't travel as much to other cities, I don't think. There's a reason they come here.
Yeah, I mean, you said it's hard to beat a nice Saturday afternoon, 70 degrees, 10 miles from the beach. It doesn't get better than this, really. There's not a nicer stadium location than this.
And the weather, I think, is like perfect. I mean, this is like awesome weather for a soccer match. Not too hot, not too cold.
Short sleeves.
A nice little breeze that we're getting, but it's nothing that's going to probably impact what's going out on the pitch, which is where it matters. And again, I mean, for as much as the Phoenix fans say they like to travel to games, I'm not seeing a huge turnout so far. I see some of them down here. What section is this? I don't
really.
Yeah, I don't know what section is.
Section 1.
Is that section 1? I don't know. I guess he knows.
Just
But I see a few Phoenix fans over there, but I got to ask Phoenix fans, where are you?
Boo Phoenix.
Did you
Hi,
say
Tom.
you said Boo Phoenix? Yes.
Hey,
Hey, Tom. Hey, Cameron.
What Cameron said on Instagram.
He was asking if he could come and join, and then he didn't even come over here.
He's got some stuff to do. He's got to do some stuff. Oh, we got some Phoenix.
Oh, we got a
How's it
Phoenix
going?
fan over here.
Blah.
All right, so
He looks a little young to be retired.
for those of you who couldn't hear Cameron, everyone knows Cameron. He's been on our show quite a few times. He was here last year when we did some of our pre-games. He was just walking by, pushing a fan in a wheelchair. I won't say the fan's name just in case he doesn't want it known.
We're a kind bunch here in
We have
Orange
this
County.
Phoenix fan that came and photo bombed us over here, or podcast bombed us, and he said, "What did he say? Phoenix fans are all a bunch of California retirees." Let me ask you, is that true? Are you a California retiree? No, he is not. So, Cameron, you are wrong. Oh, Washington. Okay.
DC or
The state. Well,
that's quite the change. Nice things, nature.
So, look at
Phoenix.
Here, see, this is interesting. We're getting more Phoenix fans coming up here than not. So let me ask you this: how did you guys become Phoenix fans? Or does anyone want to come talk on the microphone? No. So okay.
This guy does.
This guy right here wants to talk. Okay. Now, do know this is a live YouTube podcast, so please watch and we're at a stadium with a bunch of kids, so please, keep anything down. So you get Dylan's mic there. So obviously, if you can't see, it's a Phoenix fan. You can see his shirt, not his face.
I got you.
What's your name, sir?
Sean Olsta.
Sean what?
Olsta.
So, Sean, you're a Phoenix fan. Did you travel from Phoenix, or are you local Southern Californian?
Oh, from Phoenix.
From Phoenix. So, let me ask you this. How did you become a Phoenix Rising fan?
So, it was probably about 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago. The team changed from Arizona United to Phoenix Rising. And then they decided to completely overhaul the team. They decided to make it much more fan-friendly. They signed Didier Drogba. It was just like everybody fell in love. I mean, like at least everybody in the soccer community in Phoenix fell in love with the team. And as you can see, they drove us out here. The team drove all these people out here. So they're doing everything they can to get the fans out here. You saw it last, was it October? We stormed the field. I mean,
trust me, we remember that storming the field, and we're hoping to never see that again here at our stadium, unless it's us, unless it's County Line Coalition. Okay, so I got to say this. Phoenix fans tend to like us more than the Orange County fans right now, because we're getting surrounded by the Phoenix fans. They love me. For those of you that listen on the podcast or social media, I'm Ray. I'm the one that all Phoenix fans seem to hate, because I talk about butterfly gardens and pretty much say that's what you could do in Phoenix.
Okay, so what is the identity of the Orange County team though? Because I've actually, so last October when we bought the tickets, we got all these emails because we had to buy the tickets from the Orange County team for the Western Conference Finals, and basically I've been getting all these emails from Orange County saying that like we're your biggest rival. Like we played you guys once in the Western Conference Finals and we're your biggest rival. Is it because we stormed the court? Or the field? Is that what happened?
Well, I think they say like the greatest rivalries start when you lose at home.
Is that what it is?
And I think that with the hope that both of our clubs would be really successful and be fighting for that top spot, I think the idea is that there would hopefully be this budding rivalry because, I mean, outside of Orange County, you have to drive like really far north to get to someone
Phoenix
good.
Too. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot. We have Las Vegas, which isn't even that close.
Yeah, but they've won like what?
We got
10
Salt
games
Lake,
in their
which
entire
isn't that
year.
close.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what we're kind of hoping for because it's like otherwise, like, I mean,
I have to say it. Los Dos is not worth even worrying about as far as a rival.
Well,
whenever it's a two team, it's really difficult to get excited about those matches.
My big beef with the USL is that like the teams that are the minor leagues for the MLS clubs, obviously they're going to have a disadvantage because as soon as they have a really good player, they're probably going to get called up to the MLS club.
Unless you're Tacoma and the Sounders and they send like all your stars down for this the match against Sacramento, right? Yeah.
Yes.
But other than that, I mean, for the most part, two teams don't care about their record in the USL.
It seems kind of unfair to the rest of the teams in the USL to me that they have to compete against teams that are basically a feeder team to the MLS clubs, which is kind of, I don't know. The whole USL format right now seems a little... It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Am I wrong?
You can say it's bad.
It's bad, right? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
USL doesn't pay us, so your opinion is valid.
Yeah,
it's shared.
It doesn't make sense why they have minor league teams with teams like Orange County and teams like Phoenix that...
All right, so let me ask you this. You're a Phoenix fan. I want your honest opinion of what you think is going to happen in this match. I mean, I get it. As a fan, you want to say my team's going to just win 10-0.
I am an honest man. I have... So this team this year has been a draw. Like, we've had 4 draws this year. 5 draws, I believe, actually. And so
like Fresno.
It's been a brutal year to watch this team because of the fact that we got real spoiled last year. We got to the championship game. Didier Drogba was doing crazy stuff for us last year.
Flopping.
Oh yeah, okay. Or
Shooting
scoring-
balls over the
scoring
bar.
some-
I had to.
Scoring
I had
some
to.
crazy free kick goals. It was very. I mean, like whatever you
He
want to
did
call it.
a field goal, an NFL field goal here in this stadium
Oh, he did it
on that
every
match,
week.
right? Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
But in my opinion, like this year, like this team doesn't have their identity yet. They don't know what they're doing quite yet. And so that's why we had a game 4 weeks ago, I believe, 3 weeks ago, played Fresno, 0-0 draw, and I mean, like, we had a man up the entire last 45 minutes of the game. You can't do that. At home, you can't do that. So this team needs to figure out what they're doing as a team. Jason Johnson needs to step up, I think, a little bit. I think he's supposed to be the new face of the franchise. He didn't even play the first half of most of the first 3 games. In my opinion, that's what needs to happen. We need to get the stars on the team right now.
So what's the
to
score of
be
this match
stars.
going to be?
I mean, do you want my
You're
my fan opinion or my
you're honest.
You're
Like,
honest one,
if you
I'm
were
gonna
getting
go-
paid to make predictions in
I mean,
matches,
I'm going to go a 1-1 draw.
so
Look at me, I'm not the only one.
Look at that. Hopefully, Phoenix fans, you're not upset about your own fan.
That's my
saying
honest
it's going to be
opinion.
a draw
1-1
today.
draw. That's what we've been doing all year. We've been playing to the team's level. I want them to win. I am going to be cheering for them to win. But
So-
my honest opinion, 1-1 draw, probably.
So for those of you that are here, you guys are all Phoenix fans. We're surrounded by Phoenix fans. Orange County fans are like, who cares about these guys? We're going to go find our seats. If you listen on our episode, our most recent episode, my prediction, you guys are probably going to like it, but hopefully you guys don't know why I made the prediction. I predicted on our episode that Phoenix would win 5-0.
He did. It's true.
Right?
I
Yeah,
did.
you
I
did.
did. Now
You know
the
what?
reason
Drag him
behind
out of the
it,
stadium.
the
Come on.
reason behind it is I have been wrong on all of my predictions all season. So I made a prediction to
Also
try
true.
and basically
I hope I'm
stick to
surprised.
it.
I hope that I am surprised by a 5-0 game tonight.
Yeah,
would love
Orange
to.
County though. Hopefully.
No, that's not going to happen.
We do have. Okay, man.
Anyway,
Phoenix fans.
I'll hand the mic
All right,
back
all right.
over.
All right.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good one. We got Cameron here really quick before we end things here because we got to wrap things up. We got to get ready for the game to start here. Cameron, a lot of you recognize his voice. He's also one of the ones that drinks weird drinks while he's on the podcast. And
Has his roommate brush his teeth.
Yes.
Not his. He doesn't have his roommate brush his teeth, but his roommate happens to brush.
I'm trying to
his
get the
roommate's
camera right.
teeth on the
Cameron, come
podcast.
sit over here so we can see you on the webcam here. Cameron's been on our podcast numerous times.
He's the official groupie of the Orange and Black Soccer.
Yeah,
Cast,
he doesn't
apparently.
want to be an official member of our podcast. He just wants to be the groupie. But apparently we had a bunch of Phoenix groupies that came around here. We're just wanting to hang around us all for like 10, 15 minutes. So I appreciate that. And I'm getting Dylan and Alan scared here with what I'm talking about. Gentlemen, listen to our podcast with your good pal Kevin of the PRFC Fan Show. It's all out of fun. I just love that there's this rivalry between these two teams. Cameron, what are you expecting to see out of the club out here on the pitch tonight?
Well, I expect a high-level game, high-intensity game, considering what the stakes were last year. Phoenix edged us out to get to the USL final, but both teams haven't been playing well. Both teams are probably not where they should be in terms of league position, league points. But knowing what the stakes were last year, I think this is going to be a grudge match. This is going to be a very intense game, very hard game, very tough game for both sides.
Yeah, I'm totally expecting to see some fierce competition out there, to I guess say it kindly there, between the Phoenix players that were here last season and the Orange County players that were here last season. I think both of those teams totally get what's going on in this match. I think the newer players are going to learn pretty quick that this is a big deal for these players for this match. So hopefully we're going to see some good stuff out there. Orange County fans coming in with their flags, getting ready to enjoy this as we're going to go to the fan cam here. You can see there's more and more fans filling the stadium, getting ready to watch an amazing match of USL Championship soccer. What? I don't know. Yeah. Any last things you want to share or your thoughts on this match, Cameron?
I think this is going to be an intense game. I think there's going to be a lot of hard tackles. There's going to be no love lost, and that a few changes of both teams can make the difference, and I can see this being a close game. Maybe a few goals are scored, but hopefully we enjoy ourselves through a good match.
All right, so let's get down to this because we need to wrap things up. It's getting time to start getting ready to enjoy this match, watch this match, cover this match, whatever all of us are doing at this point. So I'm going to go around one by one. I want to ask each of you to share with me who's the key player tonight for an Orange County victory, and then and then we'll go from there. These guys have already made predictions, so I'll ask you, Cameron, really quick for a prediction. But who's going to be the key player for an Orange County victory, and what's the prediction from you going to be?
I mean, it's always going to be DJ for me. If Seton can make those runs in between the center backs, and DJ can just take players on one-on-one, I think he can snag a goal, maybe an assist. That's where I stand tonight.
Perfect. And did you pick a prediction for the score?
I'm going to say Orange County 2-1 because Phoenix has no Didier Drogba, and we're seeing it in the standings.
Okay, and I will say this, right, because Phoenix fans give us a hard time that we always talk about Drogba, like, first and foremost. And the one Phoenix fan that was willing to come and get on the mic here mentioned Drogba like 3 or 4 times on his own power. We didn't, force it out of him. He mentioned Drogba. So I just want to let it be known it's not just us that mention Drogba all the time. Alan, what about you for this match? Who's the key person for an Orange County victory?
I'm going to go with DJ Darwin Jones. He's getting back into the game. I think we've seen some really positive things from him over the first couple of games, especially at home. I think he's going to get up on his horse, and we need to match speed with speed. And him and Vinicius are going to bring that to the pitch. It's going to be fun. Breaking news: Tacoma has actually scored a goal. So
whoa!
Right here on the
where's
live pod.
Where's the move?
Right?
Where's the move?
Sorry, move. Tacoma scored a goal. And lastly, I do have to say one positive thing about Phoenix: those black and copper kits are on fire. I love those kits. So I've seen a few around. I'm glad you guys are rocking them. There's some sweet kits. I always got to give it up. Got to get the kit love. Them and 4 in Madison have been my favorite. All right, I'll watch it on ESPN Plus.
All right, give it to Dylan really quick. Dylan, who's the key person in tonight's match for Orange County for them to come out victorious?
Well, I kind of hate when Alan steals my thunder by mentioning Darwin Jones.
I did it before him. I stole his thunder, too.
I wasn't listening to what you said, Cameron.
The thunder stealing stopped
See,
right there.
if you were actually a member of the podcast, I would listen to what you had to say. But since you're just a groupie, I just disregard everything. All right, so to be different,
I'll see it exit stage
Vinicius getting his first start tonight in the USL. He is quick, and he loves to track back and chase down back passes. So if Phoenix tries to keep possession and build an attack, it's going to get interrupted by Vinicius. And as we saw when he nutmegged whoever that keeper and
whoever was,
who cares, really? The kid's pretty good, too. I mean, he can shoot, he can run, he can defend. I'm a fan. I can't speak any Brazilian, otherwise I'd say something in Brazilian. Portuguese. Jeez, I'm turning into Ray.
Yeah.
They don't got Drogba. We got a Brazilian.
There we go.
Game over, son.
Okay.
He's going to win us the game, and then we're going to sell him for like $2 million.
Vinicius.
To Cincinnati or something, because they need a lot of help.
All right, so the key to the match for Orange County, in my opinion, is going to be the goalkeeping. Patrick McLean, I think, is who I'm hearing is going to be out there. Yep. So I think having him out there is going to be very important. It's going to help this team be successful. And I'm hoping for a great match for Orange County tonight, as I hope all of you are here. Yeah.
Go Orange County.
Yeah, if you didn't hear, that's my son. He's over here. You can see him in the feed here. He said, "Go Orange County." What about you, Kian? Kian doesn't want to talk. He doesn't have my, I guess, excitement about getting on the microphone. Again, we got a bunch of fans showing up to the stadium. Let me go to the fan cam. You can see they're getting enchiladas. We got some Orange County fans, some local youth soccer fans. I see a bunch of Orange County jerseys. Oh, we got some other fans back here behind us. Yeah, if you guys want to come stand right here, right in this opening, we'll see you on here. Now, I got to ask, though, are you guys here supporting Orange County or Phoenix? Orange County. Orange County. Yes, Orange County.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we want to hear.
Phoenix must lose.
If you got, okay, so do we want to let them do a cheer? I think we want to do a cheer because I think we've been asked to stay on just a tad longer. So we got to cheer. Do it right here. Do it right here so we can hear your cheer. Point the mics in that direction.
Got to support local soccer.
Yes, support local soccer. Let's hear this cheer. It looks like some AYSO soccer kids going to do a cheer here.
Over here, guys. Ready? Over here.
There we go.
I'm fired up. You fired up? Yeah. I'm fired up. You fired up? Yeah. I can't hear you. I'm fired up. You fired up? Yeah. Send the nation. We're the best team in the nation. Fighting for
I'm a Phoenix fan, but I might have it. You missed it. I'm being sincere. It's okay.
All right. Awesome job, ladies. You guys seem like you love soccer. Yes. So do we. Okay. So do we let more Phoenix fans on our podcast really quick?
No.
Okay, the key to the game. Someone's going to share the key to the game. What's the key to the game?
California.
So Phoenix fan here, so it's actually a very somber key to the game. But our captain, Solomon Asante, lost his dad yesterday. So in about 5 minutes, we're going to find out, does he come out here to warm up? Or is he on a plane to Ghana to pay tribute to his dad? That could be the key.
Condolences.
And no, I totally forgot to talk about that because we did mention that, or I tweeted out on our official Twitter, prayers to him and whatnot. He responded saying thank you, so I saw that was awesome. I think Phoenix fans think that we hate you guys. It's just we love. It's fun. It's a fun rivalry between Phoenix fans, Orange County fans, and the like, and it's an awesome thing. So. Hey, no, wait. Previously on social media, it said there's like 3 fans, so we've grown.
Yeah,
We have grown. Thank you, sir.
I mean,
150%.
We'll see how many are out there today. I mean, we've posted pictures of it.
I mean, Phoenix fans originate
Good
from
luck, you guys.
California and move out east. That's what really it comes down to.
Phoenix will lose.
And go
He
back to
says
the
Phoenix will lose.
And they'll go back to the sandbox.
Yeah, thoughts out to Asante. He is not listed on the starting lineup or on the substitutes. So obviously thoughts go out to him and his family tonight. So we check it out. We got more people coming in. If you haven't hopped in the beer line yet, you might want to do it. Players are starting to take the field for warm-ups. So fans are getting excited, pouring in. Again, it's a lovely day here in Orange County.
Yeah, we're getting a lot more fans in here.
Yeah.
Orange County and Phoenix fans. There's more Phoenix fans than there were earlier, but I still don't see a whole bunch. I mean, if you look at the section over there, it's still very small. All right, so
Orange County.
Steve
Orange County.
Sherm.
Orange
Sherm.
County.
Steve Sherm. All right. Here, come stand over here with us.
Orange County. Orange County. Orange County. Yay!
You can tell my son over here, he's very excited about this match. So we have Steve Sherm from 5 Points.
Yeah.
And what do we got here? Your communication officer from 5 Points. You guys are the reason why this stadium is here, this beautiful stadium that Orange County Soccer Club calls home. How did this become what it became?
This is the centerpiece of the largest multi-sport complex in the western United States. This is a fantastic facility here, the soccer stadium. 5,000 is what it's the capacity, and we built this as a centerpiece of this marvelous sports park to bring people together and connect people for nights like tonight.
Perfect. And I mean, this is an exciting thing. We've got a bunch of fans showing up here at the club. What does this mean for just 5 Points, for the city of Irvine, seeing like all these people come out here and enjoy a great night of soccer?
It's what it means for the city of Irvine, the region of Orange County. It's a marvelous, marvelous example of what people love to do, come together, and to watch something highly entertaining that's positive and family-oriented. This is very, very exciting.
Perfect. And then let me just ask you this then. Prediction for the match. Who do you think is going to win tonight, Orange County or Phoenix?
Do we even have to talk about that? This is Orange County in a walk.
Orange County in a walk. Awesome. Anything else you want to share with our listeners, with Orange County Soccer Club fans?
No, I just think that Orange County is beginning to discover here in Season 2 that this is a jewel. This club, this organization, the way they behave, the way they run themselves, and the way they perform on and off the field, they are such community givers, and we are so excited to be partnering with the Orange County Soccer Club in many ways. So thanks a lot, guys.
Awesome. Thank you very much again, Steve Sherm. Thank you so much for coming and talking to us from 5 Points. They built this awesome stadium and the neighborhoods around the stadium here, so it's an amazing place. If you've never been out to this stadium to watch soccer, you're missing out. It's a great place. Every seat is an awesome seat. I think it's just about time we need to wrap things up because I know we all got things we need to get to and get started with, and Dylan wants to go get a beer. Yes, I know I'm right there, right? Fans, I'm hoping for an amazing night. I hope you guys are ready for some great soccer out here. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I want to say, as we always do, for Dylan, for Alan, and for myself, Landon, and Kian, last things you want to say?
Bye.
No, nothing from Kian. All right, so for Dylan, for Alan, myself, this is the Orange and Black Soccer Cast, and we are out.
Orange County, you are my team until the day I die. And when that happens, I'll still be singing way up in the sky. Until the day I die, and when that happens, I'll still